The overview of the Christiana Hospital's Women's and Children building is we are adding a new 7-story tower, approximately 385,000 square feet, to the extension of their labor and delivery department. The current stage of the project is we are working on the building exterior. We are weather tight, but we are putting up brick on 3 elevations. The building is 70% brick, probably 20% curtain wall. And then from an interior standpoint, we are working from garden level to the 7th floor. And we are in any stages from ceiling grid and painting on the garden level all the way up to the flow of work that usually occurs to MEP above ceiling rough in on the 7th floor. A big year for us, 2019. We are targeting substantial completion at the end of the year with a C of O moving into early 2020. So.
We start our day, every day at 6:30 we have a mandatory team huddle. We go over issues that may have came up the previous day, constraints, deliveries, we go over permitting, so on and so forth. How do we do stretch and flex and why is it different than other jobs? I think it all started with me personally back at the Moores and working with all those sick children. And I think communication and getting to know, the subs, you earn their respect and you earn their trust. It's like like our first day, how that kind of sets it up for the rest of the project, is you got to earn their trust. You're going to get a lot of different personalities, you're going to get a lot of different complaints and different views. I think you got to give them an answer, get back to them in a timely fashion. And they may not always like what you have to say, but at least they know that you really are there for them and that you really care. How do I handle a situation where safety is not at the forefront? Well, once again, I think it's communication. Obviously depends on the severity of the situation, but normally I'd like to just engage with the guy or gal and just pretty much ask them, like, what's wrong with this picture? 95% of the time they already know that they are doing something wrong and it's a personal choice, and another 2% just don't get it. And like I say, it depends on the severity. Yeah.
We've had a strong safety culture on this job site, and it's totally a team effort. It is not just one individual that's working to make this job a safer job. It's the entire team, it's the entire construction team, subcontractors included. We do our team huddle, we talk about everything that could be affecting, a part of the safety, a part of the schedule, a part of, affecting the hospital, and we talk about things that are upcoming as well, things that we need to start looking for, not just for that day. So, rolling that right into our stretch and flex where we're actively working with the teams. It's more of a communication tool. It's less of the stretch, although you do notice when you don't stretch. So it's more of a communication tool where we're able to actually talk to the crews and tell them what's going on, what they need to be worried about, what they need to watch out for, so to speak. And then also just communicating with them on a personal level, just relating that, we do care, we have a job out there, but if nothing else, we care about their safety and want them to go home safe at the end of the day.
Looking at the board behind us, that's how we schedule the project. We look for milestones and large activities, and then we pull to them. We try to get the subcontractors to make commitments, and then we gauge those commitments to see if they succeed at the end of every week. And we meet every week for an hour. Last Planner has made the project successful by the engagement of the subcontractors. At first, they were green to it and more hands-off. We put them all in a room. We kind of stir them up. Now they're engaged. They know the next step each week. They ask questions. If they miss some questions, we ask the questions to try to cultivate conversation so we don't miss anything. And that's what's making us successful.